What's going on, guys? Patrick back with a Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft for you today. This is a premier draft. I haven't played a lot of ranked this season. This is currently May 6th that I'm recording this, so new season kind of just started. I think I've played like one or two ranked drafts, so I'm maybe high plat 3, low plat 2, maybe? I don't know. But looking forward to getting a draft in. I've again liked drafting the set, and honestly, I know that I said I'd like fielding the set, but I changed my mind. It's horribly inconsistent, and I think I just been on a really good run of good pools. So let's hop into this first pack. So our mythic is Tiny Bones. It's like totally fine. It's nothing special. But overall, this looks like a pretty weak pack. The best card here might be like... Ugh, it's a terrible pack. I might just take the Tiny Bones. I mean, it is like, if we end up in like black-red Outlaws, and this is a really good turn 1 play. So that might be the avenues to go down here. Just given that we're not really passing up on anything else. I mean, like Patient Naturalist, just because it's green. If we take that, then we're not passing any green cards, I guess. Like that, I don't know. I'm just taking Tiny Bones and see where we go from here. All right, this pack is also not great. The best card here might just be like Dance from Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I'm fine to take that. Not really a lot else here at all. I mean, there's a Mirage Mesa. I guess the Desert was another interesting pick to take last pack, but yeah, I think I'm just going to take maybe the Dance of the Tumbleweeds, and maybe this Tiny Bones just turns into effectively a, whatever that ankle biter. It might just be a 1/1 Death Touch in our deck, and that's totally fine. Alametic is another decent card here, but let's just take the Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Okay, I do like a Slick Shot Lockpicker. This guy has done a lot of work. 2 blue, 2/3. When it enters, it gives a instant or sorcery card in your graveyard flashback until the turn, and it plots for 2 and a blue. So that's... I have really liked that card. I will say that... I don't know. It's kind of funny that they reprinted Snapcaster Mage as an uncommon in this set, but you know what? I mean, obviously it's not as good as Snapcaster because it doesn't have Flash and it's 1 mana more, but it does have Plot. So, I mean, honestly, it's at least comparable to Snapcaster. But let's take the Lockpicker here and stay open. All right, now we have a few options. So we can take Consuming Ashes, Desert Stew, or Gila Courser. I mean, Gila Courser is a good card, but red has been pretty weak, and I don't think that there's any reason to jump to a 4th color when we don't really have a great reason to do so. I would love to end up in like Blue-Black Crimes. It's like my favorite deck in the whole set, so I think maybe I'll just take the Consuming Ashes here. Desert Stew is good if we're in Blue-Black Crimes, because you want to be taking deserts, because the deserts commit a crime when they enter. And it is 2 mana, but I think I'm just going to take Consuming Ashes first. I've found Consuming Ashes to be like fantastic. So there's a Deep Mud Desperado. I have liked this card. It's just 2 and a blue for a 2/4. It's a big good blocker, and I have milled people out with it. It's not impossible. So let's take that. I'm kind of liking where I'm going with this. And there's another Consuming Ashes or Soured Springs. Oh my gosh. Okay. Honestly, Soured Springs might just be the correct pick here, as crazy as it sounds. It commits a crime, it's a land, it fixes if we're in Blue-Black Crimes, but then there's also Consuming Ashes, which is like the best removal spell in black. Maybe the best common in black, I don't actually know. It wouldn't surprise me if it's correct to take the Soured Springs here. I think I'm going to take the Soured Springs, and I might be crazy. But I just think it's so good if we end up in Blue-Black. There's a Grindstone. I mean, it does commit a crime. We could do a mill deck. Is it good? No. But is it fun? Absolutely. All right, I'm in. I'm in for that. Do a little bit of, all right, and there's a Raven. All right, I think we are in. Now, if we can get, like, one of those, Jailbreak Scream is great. If we can get one of those, what are they called? The, not this intimidation campaign. The one blue black enchantment that bounces whenever you commit a crime. That's, like, one of my favorite cards for this. Obviously, it's great because it's a blue black gold card, but that card's fantastic. What's the other? There's 2 gold cards, I think, for each color. We could just take the 20 gems, but let's keep cutting off black. What was I saying? What's the other blue-black gold card? There's 2 for each color pair, I feel like. Okay, Skullduggery could be good, I guess. Sure, that's fine. Although I do like Dirge in case we get like a bomb that we want to tutor for. I think we can pick up a Skullduggery later if we want it. I haven't really loved... I like the card. I like Subtle Strike, which I think was 1 in a black, actually. So, I mean, it's objectively better than Subtle Strike, but also we're in a different world than when Subtle Strike was a card you could put in your deck, unfortunately. All right, Force of Vigor, not really what we want. Bruce Tarl, great, but not what we want. I mean, the real only options here are Concealed Courtyard and, like, the Bloodseeker, and we're just going to take this because it's fine. Honestly, I mean, it helps mill if we're actually looking to try and do that. Then we can do that. So I'm in for this, and maybe we can get hooked up. We cut off both blue and black pretty heavily. So here, there's a few good ones. There's Brigand, Murderer, and Lone Shark. I love the Collector's Cage. It's really good, but I don't know that... Oh, yeah, you can't even commit crimes with it. It would be kind of funny if you could target their creatures and commit a crime, but you can't even do that. How many creatures do we have? We have 5 creatures. You really don't even need that many. I feel like I like the Brigand, but I think we just want to take the Murderer and make sure we have removal, especially because we took the Soured Springs over the Consuming Ashes earlier. All right, there's a black-red land, but let's just take the shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on. I didn't even see that. All right, well, all right. New plan. And, you know, Jagged Barrens would have been a fantastic pickup here, and Shoot the Sheriff would have been too, but, I mean, how can I not? How can I not take the... Come on now. I have to take the Cruel Ultimatum. What a joke. All right, Shackleslinger, Heartless Pillage... Field Fording, Take the Fall. I've liked Take the Fall a decent amount. I think it's a fine, like, commit a crime card that cycles. And then here we can take a Metamorphic Blast or a Conduit Pylon. I'm in for Metamorphic Blast, I think. Although we're going to need to prioritize some fixing pretty soon. Red, green, land. There's a lot of open white. That's interesting. Stop Cold isn't great. I mean, we could just take... I mean, this is a red land that commits a crime. Maybe we just take this. We're not really missing out on a ton. I don't really want to play Stop Cold. Ambush Gigabit has been fine, but let's just take the land that commits a crime. There's another land that commits a crime. There's Canyon Crab. I've actually liked Canyon Crab a fair amount. It's just a good blocker. It's just a good 2-mana blocker, and it you know, is pretty good at drawing out the game. Okay. So obviously we're gonna need some fixing. I feel like the black has not been very open from our left side. I mean, nor is the blue, but I feel like we really have not been getting, besides that one murder, we haven't really seen any black from that side. And the Cruel Ultimatum, I guess that counts too, but we're definitely gonna need... I mean, honestly, since we do have the Bristling Backwood, it's definitely possible that we could go... I mean, that does commit crimes. Let's take the Skullduggery. It's definitely possible that we could end up in more of like a Sultai splashing red, and then the fixing from the green could help us get the red for Cruel Ultimatum. That's kind of how I found that to work the best, because obviously if you're playing Cruel Ultimatum, you probably have to be like main black. You can't really play blue-red and triple splash the black. Plus, if you're playing blue-red, you're probably doing something wrong in the first place. Don't really want anything from this pack. I guess we can take the Prickly Pear. Or actually, let's take the Silver Deputy. That is, like, some fixing if we really need it. And not a lot open from this side. We'll take the highway robbery here. I mean, if we end up maining red in some way, then that could be fine. But I think that... I don't know. I mean... I definitely would like some more fixing. And we definitely need some more playables too. So this is going to be a pretty... We're going to need a lot from this pack 3. I'd like... I mean, I would prefer to have 2 intimidation campaigns, but if we end up getting 1, that'll probably be good enough. Seize the Secrets is a fine include if we need it. But really, I just don't think that black has been very open from the left, which is pretty surprising because I don't really feel like we passed that much black in the first pack, right? I feel like most of the cards that we took... That Idealist wouldn't be bad if we ended up maining red either. Caught in the Crossfire maybe is fine. And Pulverizer. Alright, we need a good pack 3 here. And... Servant of the Stinger is good. I will take a Servant of the Stinger. Again, we're going to need to prioritize fixing in this last pack, so... But Servant of the Stinger is great because it can obviously help us go get a Cruel Ultimatum if we're 1 red source away and we have the Cruel Ultimatum, then we can go get a red source. We can go get a Grindstone if we are feeling a little, you know, like we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Tarnation Vista is Terramorphic Expanse, right? Yes. I'm in for that though. That like, I wish it were desert. Vault Plunder is also great, but I think that seems like... Well, I mean, we're probably not going to be ever adding any red with this, but if we... I mean, it's nice because if we choose red with this, we can still 1 and tap it to probably add blue-black, which is pretty nice. So let's take the Tarnation Vista here. And we have another Consuming Ashes, or we have a Hollow Marauder. Those are both great. We have 9 creatures. Do we just want... How much removal do we have? 1, 2... 3, kind of. I think let's just take another Consuming Ashes. I mean, I do love the Hollow Marauder, but I think that you just want removal in this set, you know? I mean, in every set, but... Now we'll shoot the Sheriff. That seems great. Oasis Gardener wouldn't be a bad pickup either. I don't love Oasis Gardener, but we're pretty desperate for some fixing here. I don't think we're going to want to play either the Dead Eye Duelist or the Highway Robbery. We could play the Highway Robbery, but probably not the Dead Eye Duelist. Silver Deputy we might have to play. So we need 4 more non-land pickups to make it 23, and that's without any cuts. That's playing a bunch of things that we may not want to play here. So that's... Oh, Lazav is not a bad pickup. Lush Oasis would be good. Just a blue, black, red land that fixes. But I have loved Lazav. I still... Oh, that's the other blue, black, gold card. So we need... I mean, an Intimidation campaign would obviously still be fantastic. It would be a real bummer if we didn't pick 1 up, but... That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, so it is what it is. Alright, there's a Desert Stew here. We might need the Conduit Pylons more. I don't know, Desert Stew is really good. Alright, I'm making irresponsible decisions. Scrupulous Contractor seems fine to take here. Take a Vault Plunderer here over, like, not much. I think there was a Conduit Pylons in maybe our first pack that we could still wheel. I don't remember. And we didn't. Okay. I mean, I've done this to myself. It's my fault, but, you know, I'm still going to blame the game for it. Skewer the Critics is the card we would take and play here. Hopefully we can get 1 more pickup so we don't have to play that Highway Robbery. I guess we can always play like the Nezumi Link Breaker or Skullduggery. The Dirge is probably not what we want to play. I'm not gonna play either of those. I'd rather play Skullduggery over either of those. All right, so let's or the Link Breaker. Bedrock Sentinel, actually, that's a great pickup. So that'll allow us to actually splash red as well. Okay, I'm in for that. Okay, that looks like a solid 23. So this is basically just going to be exactly as it looks here. Terminal Agony's not bad either. That might even be worth a splash, potentially. In which case we'd have to cut one card. Eartha Joe is not going to make the deck. Huh. Okay. I mean, again, the Bedrock Sentinel actually was a pretty strong pickup. So, if I make no changes here, obviously we're going to cut a card, but we've 12 creatures, which is, for Dimir, is actually maybe bad. That's maybe too many. Most of my Dimir decks, I feel like, have like 7 or 8 creatures. So this is 8 blue sources, if you count the Tarnation Vista, 8 black sources, and 4 red sources. Plus like 1 from this. Do I want to cut a mountain and... probably not. I think this double splash is going to end up hurting us. The only double pip cards that we have are the Consuming Ashes and then obviously Cruel Ultimatum. So, like, I'm feeling okay about, like, not getting mana screwed. Obviously, we'll have to get a little lucky, but I don't think we have to get super lucky. What cut do we want to make here? I mean, the Grindstone's probably the correct cut, but no, we're not doing that. Seize the Secrets, maybe? Although that, I mean, that helps you to draw into some more lands if we need that. Jailbreak Scheme I found to be decent. It's also a pretty good combo with Servant of the Stinger. You can make something unblockable and then just go get the Cruel Ultimatum. Or make this unblockable, bounce their thing, commit a crime, and then go get the Cruel Ultimatum. I like that. Again, this an Intimidation campaign in this deck would have just been like Chef's Kiss, or 2. Because how many ways do we have to commit crimes? 1, 2, maybe. Do we cut the Terminal Agony? So we have 1, 2, 3 with the Terminal Agony. 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. But like at that point, hopefully the game's over. 5, 6 if we need to, but like still count 5. Probably 6 because this will probably get something back that'll commit a crime. 7, 8, 9, 10 repeatable, 11, 12, 13 ways to commit a crime. Okay. And of those, removal 1, 2, 3, 4 removals, 5 removal spells. I'm okay cutting the Terminal Agony. It might be a mistake. We don't have any ways to discard cards and get some extra value on it, do we? Unless we play the Highway Robbery. I don't think we do. Okay, I like this. I mean, again, I wish the fixing were a little better, but this isn't bad. All right, let's go to game 1. I will see you there. Let's do it. All right, here we are in game 1. We're on the draw. Hand looks okay. Obviously, wish we had a black source. If we draw a black source, we can still use the Tarnation Vista for a red, but having the double black for murder is going to be pretty important too. So let's go ahead and name black here. Okay. It's always, shoot the sheriff is always risky, especially when you're playing against like black-red because it just does nothing. Yeah, let's just go ahead and shoot this now. And then I don't care too much about getting that mill in. That's not a huge deal. And then maybe we Vault Plunderer now. Next turn we can Deep Muck Desperado, and if we draw a land we can take the fall as well. Okay, pass. Alright, Phantom Interference. Potentially on the table here. Not that we can do much to play around it. Let's go ahead and play the Deep Muck. The Deep Muck Desperado. If he wants to counter it, it's not a huge deal. He can't get a 2-2, so it may not even be worth it for him. Sure, that's fine. Man, that would have been quite the blowout if he tried to block the Vault Plunderer last turn, but probably a good call. Okay. I mean, honestly, the Deep Muck Desperado and the Grindstone are a pretty gross combo. It's pretty funny. Okay, let's attack for 5 here. Let's play Raven. And I think we're just going to play out the Grindstone, because, like, I don't know. Maybe it's not right, but I really do want to win a game like this. We're not drawing any lands right now, so it's not like... Did he consider countering it? Or is he just like, seriously, dude? No way! Are you serious? Is he gonna hit the Grindstone? He can't. There's no way. Bro, why? You have 29 cards in your deck. Okay, alright. That's fair. That was going to be a pretty obnoxious combo. Basically pay 3 to mill him 5 cards. That's a pretty good combo. Yeah, the other thing that would have been good in this deck is another Deep Muck Desperado. So. Let's see here. 3 mana up. We drew our land. Do we murder the Raven and then attack in and hold up Take the Fall? That doesn't seem that great. It puts him to 12 or 11, I guess, on the Raven train. We can pass and hold up Metamorphic Blast, but that doesn't even seem that great either. We can try to Consuming Ashes the Rooftop Assassin? Or murder the Rooftop Assassin? Maybe that's what we do. I don't think we just want him getting more life. If he wants to counter it, it's not a huge deal. And again, we still have like 1 and kind of 2 more removal spells, so it's not a huge deal. Let's attack in for 3. And we're going to take the Fall of the Raven if he blocks. What's he got? I still can't believe he mystical. If he'd mystical tethered the Grindstone, that would have been so funny. I mean, this is basically heads up playing, showing that I have Take the Fall, but I don't care that much. But yeah, no, if he had mystical tethered the Grindstone, that would have been quite funny. Marauder, huh? Okay. I mean, we're probably going to let him draw a card here. I don't know that we want to give him Consuming Ashes. Sure. Let's pitch the Contractor. I don't think we want to be sacking a creature and drawing 2 cards, especially because we can do it on Metamorphic Blast without paying any life. Okay. So... Land would be nice at some point. No rush, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and attack for 3. I mean, he has Take the Fall as well. But if we want to trade our Take the Falls, we can still draw a land off of our Take the Fall, so it's not a huge deal. Sure. He can double block it, I guess? He's not going to double block. Okay. And we're just going to Take the Fall. Hopefully draw lands. Nice. Huge. And we're going to go ahead and Consuming Ashes the Hollow Marauder. Alright. I mean, at some point we may start activating the Grindstone. We just haven't had the mana to do it yet. We haven't had the Oh, man. See, he has the Intimidation campaign we wanted. Our deck would have been so much better with an Intimidation campaign. Not this game, because we wouldn't have drawn any lands, but... Obviously, Intimidation campaign is I feel like it's actually at its best, and like... Obviously, it's good in blue-black if you're hitting your land drops, but if you're hitting your land drops, like blue-black, like Sultai is really what you want, I feel like. With just using the green for fixing, I think is good enough a lot of times. Okay, let's attack for... Okay, he only has 4 mana up, so he can't blow me out with Phantom Interference. So I'll attack with everybody here. He can make a 2/2 if he wants. Okay, he's going to block there. That's fine. Goes to 11. I'm not going to try and Metamorphic Blast here. I can still do it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to try and do it now. Now that it has 1 damage on it. Commit Crime, drain him, draw 2 cards, and kill the Raven unless he can do anything about it. Nice. And now we get another Crime in. Not that it matters, because I guess the Ravens used this turn. Let's play our first red source. Now we're just 1 red source away from Cruel Ultimatum. It's coming. Deserts do, huh? Sure. It's fine. Honestly, the Intimidation campaign might work against him, because we could get to the point where we actually do get close to milling him out. It's not impossible. Also, the Jailbreak Scheme with Grindstone is a pretty gross combo, too. We can put something on top of his deck and then make him mill it. I didn't even think about that, but that is a pretty good combo. We need 1 more land, and obviously for him to play a creature, so... Oh, no, we don't. Oh, that ability is only 3. Interesting. Okay, what do we want to do here? I mean, we can Silver Deputy and go get a mountain, but I don't even know that we want it that badly right now. We can put the Oasis Gardener on top of his deck and make him mill it, but I don't know how good that is. Like, we might just want to save the Jailbreak Scheme. Yeah, maybe what we do is just, like, attack for 1, play out the Silver Deputy. Do we want a mountain? I feel like a land draw next turn actually isn't bad, though, because that'll allow us to do the full Jailbreak Scheme and Grindstone combo. We can play out the Sour Springs, because we can commit a crime whenever we want with the Grindstone. And just do that. Okay. So now next turn we can do Jailbreak Scheme, give something unblockable. Oh, perfect. Okay. So assuming he has no mana up, which is a big if, because he's blue-black, but we could do Jailbreak Scheme, make our Servant unblockable, attack in for 2. Sorry, make our Servant unblockable and put Oasis Gardener on top of his deck, Grindstone him, make him mill. I mean, it could be anything now. It doesn't have to be the Oasis Gardener. And then we can sacrifice our Servant to go get Cruel Ultimatum. Now, the only thing that does hurt us in this plan is that me going to look for red source is, I feel like, pretty telling. And he could have taken the fall. And if he's take the fall, I don't think it's even that unlikely that he has take the fall. And also, if he's a discard spell, then I'm only going to have 1 card in hand. But I need to play out that mountain so that we can do everything. So let's go ahead and try it, I guess. I mean, I think he probably does have take the fall, but it's not a huge deal if he does. What do we want to put in his deck? I guess we want to get rid of the Oasis Gardener. He does have 3 mana up right now, though, not 2. Oh, wait a minute, this costs 3, not 2. Shoot. That's annoying. I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess he put it on the bottom of his deck, so it's not even a huge deal anyway. Do we want to hold this back on defense? I mean, I guess we want to threaten to do, like, 4 to him. It doesn't look like he has Take the Fall. Okay. Alright, if he doesn't have a discard spell, I actually think we're in pretty good shape here to ultimate him. I mean, we're going to ultimate him next turn if he doesn't have a discard spell. Come on. Do some dumb crime, like kill my Raven or something. Come on. Alright. Come on. I also don't think he has a counterspell. We're going to go for it. If he doesn't have it, then it is what it is. If he has a counterspell, it is what it is. I guess we could have played around Phantom Interference. No way. Gross. That's not good. I mean, the good news is at least we couldn't have played around that. But the bad news is that now we don't have a whole lot going for us. He's a stupid amount of mana. Which means he might be able to play Intimidation Campaign like 5 times. His limit to really owe me his blue and black. I mean, Mana Drain is a busted card. Although, I mean, to be fair, I probably didn't even play that right, because I probably should have waited until I had 2 mana up to play around Phantom Interference anyway. Yeah, this is gross. It's not impossible that we mill him out, though. I mean, you got to be careful. He does not have that many lands in his deck, or cards in his deck at all. He's going to 12 now. He might kill me first, but he's got to be a little careful at least. Okay, take 3. It's fine. Okay, it's not my favorite draw in the whole world. I guess he's Take the Fall now. So now we can Consuming Ashes the Marauding Sphinx, or we can Grindstone him. I think we need to kill the Marauding Sphinx. We're going to have to get a little lucky, I think, to win this game in terms of what we mill with Grindstone. We have 6 untapped, and this is Ward 2. He has Take the Fall, we know that. He can bounce both of his Intimidation Campaigns. Next turn, if he bounces the Intimidation Campaigns, draws his card for turn, that'll put him at 8 cards in deck. He'll probably kill the Silver Deputy. We'll go down to 3 off of the double drain. I mean, there's a chance we lose next turn if he plays Take the Fall at the end of our turn and then plays Intimidation Campaign, draws 4 cards. Even with the draw for the turn, that just puts him to 6 cards in deck. So I think we need to get a little lucky here and just Consuming Ashes the Sphinx. And just hope that he doesn't have a way to either kill the Deputy or a way to play this 4 times. Yep, that's expected. Oh, sorry, I forgot to account for the draw from Take the Fall. So now he's in 9 cards in hand. Intimidation Campaign, double Intimidation Campaign would put him at 7 cards in deck. And then after that, he knows I have the Grindstone as the Downstein. You know, it's not like... excuse me. It's not like it's a surprise. Okay. Go to 6. He goes to 7 cards in deck. 7 cards in hand. Okay. I mean, I don't really see a way that I'm gonna be able to beat him without literally hitting the repeat this process 3 times with Grindstone. So, which I don't even think we can, because 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. There's 4 lands somewhere between his hand and his deck. Okay, he's got a discard to hand size. We'll probably discard a land here, I guess. Okay. Alright. This doesn't do anything. Let's hope for the best, I guess. Don't show our color, and I think we're dead. Three, 2, 1. I mean, he has to be able to. It'll be close. I mean, he has to. I think he'll probably be able to do it. He just has to play this intimidation campaign. Do a crime, bounce both. Maybe it would have been better for me to not play out a creature, because that's something that he can commit a crime on. That was probably a mistake. Because now if he can commit a crime on my creature, then he can replay both campaigns and kill me. Well, actually, I guess he has to commit 2 crimes. Oh, God. No, that doesn't quite do it. Because he can now pay 4 to drain me. That'll leave him with 3 mana. And if he plays another Intimidation campaign, that'll put me at 1. I might get out of this. Oh, no, but he can drain me on the upkeep for... Oh, no, he can drain me. Okay. So... Well, maybe not, because I can attack him with Tiny Bones. If I do damage to him, I can cast something from his graveyard. So I can go get back, like, this Ruthless Lawbringer and just sacrifice Tiny Bones and kill the Blood Hustler. So I actually don't think he can get out of this. I don't know. I'm still fluctuating. This is a complex game. I think we're okay. So it actually is good that I ended up playing the Tiny Bones, because now I think we actually have a shot to win. Because maybe I'm not doing a good job of explaining, but what he could have done if I mill him out with Grindstone, yeah, I think we win now. If I mill him out with Grindstone, he can still drain me for 1 on his upkeep, which will keep him from dying. Oh, sorry, it'll kill me. But I have to make sure I do this correctly. So, okay. So now he has no cards in his deck. I have to attack him. He's going to have to block. That'll kill the Blood Hustler. And now, there we go. All right. Well, that's Grindstone for the win, I guess. Can't believe that worked, but on to game 2. Let's do it. This is awesome. All right. Exciting game 1. Here we are in game 2. This hand looks even better than it did in game 1, so. Just no Grindstone. That's a bummer. Although I guess we didn't have Grindstone in our opening hands in game 1. And we did have the option of playing Swamp, Servant, and then turn 3 Sourwood Springs and forcing him to block. But in my experience, I feel like that's a bit unnecessary. Given that, like, him killing the Servant just kind of ruins that plan and means that we don't have a turn 3 play. It puts kind of all of our eggs in one basket. Don't mind seeing that on an empty board. So now, I mean, we can Vault Plunder and target him, but I don't think that's worth it. I think we probably just want to, like, either Deep Muck or... Nah, let's just Vault Plunderer and draw a card. We want to hit our turn 4 land drop. Perfect. Now, the Vault Plunder does not match up well against those 1/1 mercenaries. Okay, he's playing a very slow start, which I'm very cool with. So I don't have a way to commit a crime against him. Not an easy way. So I think we just run out the Desperado here. We can plot the Lockpicker too, I guess. It's an interesting thought. But I think we just keep committing to the board. And if we want on his turn, we can take the fall and just mill him for 3 and draw card. That's totally fine. That's a good one. Okay, so now we like need to hit like our desert off the top. That's like I think the only way we win this game now. Red green desert? Nope. Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to attack with everybody, I think, right? And just pray that he blocks for some dumb reason. Gisa still makes tapped zombies, so it's not like we don't get one more attack in next turn. That's not the worst. The thing is, we can't even... Like, the Lockpicker is probably not even really going to be helping us that much, because for us to double Desert Stew the Gisa, we're going to have to spend 8 mana. So I think let's... Let's Canyon Crab and let's Lazav. I think we just want to be drawing cards like as much as possible. So the Canyon Crab I think will be good. Then next turn we can plot the Lockpicker and Desert Stew something. Because I mean we do have a bunch of unconditional removal. We just need like Murder we can cast right now, or we need like one more land. Okay, well he's not committing a crime, so that's miraculous. I mean, he still can. He hasn't played a land yet. If he plays a desert, that's going to be pretty bad for us. It's going to be... So see, yeah, we just need one more land for that. So our options are we can like and we can attack with Lazav and the Servant of the Stinger if we want to. I think that's fine. And we can cast Desert Stew and then plot the Lockpicker end of turn. I mean, the best case scenario, I think, is that he can't let me hit him with the Stinger. Because then I'm just going to go look for Murder or a land. Oh, he's going to do that. Okay. So I think I'm just going to have to Desert... Well, I mean, I can Consuming Ashes... Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I Consuming Ashes the Hellspur Posse Boss. And then I can go get a land, like a mountain. And keep up Desert Stew. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I want to get the red-green lands. That's what I want to get. The red-green tap lands. Okay, I want to exile. Doesn't matter too much. take action. I want to go get my red-green tap land. Play it. Okay. And the reason to do that is that now it gets our desert count to 4. Our desert's due to 4. Our desert count to 2. So now we can kill Gisa with Desert Stew next turn. And even if he commits a crime at this point, it's not the end of the world. Alright, there's another red source, and now we can draw Cruel Ultimatum. We can Desert Stew. If he protects it somehow, then we can try and lockpicker it again next turn. But I think we just need to try and kill the Gisa like now. And he doesn't have a response. That's pretty sweet. So now, and it's also nice because next turn we can actually make Lazav into Gisa for a turn, which will be pretty sweet. Because we're going to want to exile that from his graveyard as fast as possible. No. Actually, maybe we should, yeah, we should have made it into a copy, but it's fine. Okay, let's do that. Attack for 5. We have to be very thankful that he didn't have any crimes to commit, because we would have lost this game so easily. Okay, cool. I am very fortunate that he didn't have any crimes, but I'll take it. On to the next game. Let's keep it going. All right. On to game 3, this hand looks solid enough. Let's keep it. Let's go, go, go. Honestly, let's try running out the Servant of the Singer turn 2 and then the Soured Springs. She's suspending or plotting. Sheriff, that's fine. Great. Okay, so now, I mean, yeah, we have a bunch of options next turn now. So now we can Soured Springs, Desert Stew, or shoot the Sheriff. I guess which should we prefer doing? He's white-green, so this will probably kill anything. Let's Desert Stew. Is there anything we want? I mean, I think we'll have opportunities to sacrifice it in the future. I think I want to wait to get a better idea of what we want before I sacrifice it. Let's play that in Canyon Crab. Excuse me. Part of me wants to just go get like the Deep Mug Desperado because it's funny. He's gonna attack for 3? Sure. Okay. Does that mean... I don't, honestly, I might just now spend the 3 mana, put that on top of his deck, and attack and go get like either Cruel Ultimatum or... something. Maybe even Grindstone. Could be funny. He's 29 cards in his deck. I don't think we can get Grindstone. Might be a little early for that. I would get Cruel Ultimatum though. Why not? Because now we're only 1 mountain away from casting it. Excuse me. All right, let's go, go, go. And you know the funny thing is not even the funny thing. It really made me upset when he mana drained it the first game. All right, oh here we go. That's a perfect draw for us. Now we can shoot the Sheriff on the Beaver. Do we even need to? It couldn't hurt to kill it. I don't need to loot with the crab, because obviously we need everything in our hand right now. But I mean, this is about to be a really gross cruel ultimatum, because he only has like 4 cards in hand right now. He might have 3 by the end of the turn. We're gonna get rid of all of them. So that makes me feel a little bit better about like using the removal at that point, because you know, I know that basically I know that his creatures are going to be limited for the next few turns. All right, let's do it. Discard all of your cards, sacrifice your 1 creature, draw 3. Did I draw 4? Oh no, returns from my graveyard. Never mind. And now I win on a crime. Any crime. Oh, wait a minute. No, I forgot you can game 3. Never mind. Don't win on a crime. But we can... Oh, wait, no, this kills him, right? Yeah, it does. Attack for 1. Contractor. This is a good way to win the game. Drain him for 1. Draw 2, lose 2. Good game. Alright, and that is how you do it, folks. Cool little 3-0. Let's keep it going. This is awesome. I like this deck a lot. Alright, come on. Give me Grindstone. That's a hand. That's certainly a hand. See, when people say curve out, this is what they mean. They mean turn 1 Grindstone, turn 2 Silver Deputy into Swamp. Oh yeah, this is the life right here. Oh yeah. Excuse me. No! Oh, that's uncool, bro. Alright, well... we can either take the fall or start milling him. He's only shown us 2 swamps, so... it's probably better to just take the fall on his turn than it is to grindstone him. Oh man, that mill of the swamp is going to be what killed us in this game. Absolutely ruthless. Swamp. Easy. Never didn't have it. So actually, I guess I kind of made a mistake not main phasing that, because I could have then played out like Lazar. I could have played out Tiny Bones, I guess. So I guess now I can play Tiny Bones and Grindstone him, or I could just play Lazav. I think playing Lazav seems better. And then we just need to draw 2 black sources, and then we can finally play Cruel Ultimatum. Oh, he milled 1 of ours, so it's going to be all that much harder to find another black source. No, come on. Oh no, this is not good. I guess to Rictus Robber and get a 2-2. That's not good. That's a pretty good draw, though. Okay, let's play Tiny Bones and Canyon Crab. Canyon Crab was actually a really good draw there. And we're happy to take 2. That totally works. I think if he had... I mean, he could have the 3 to black. He could have the Assassin. Yeah, that's fine, though. I mean, that's... I should have pumped... I don't know what I'm doing. I should have pumped the Canyon Crab. Dumb mistake. And it's okay, because I could still maybe cast Cruel Ultimatum next turn. But we're probably going to die. Yeah, that was a dumb mistake. I definitely should have popped the crab. That was a punt. Let's mill him, see what we get. Actually, not a horrible mill. Guess we'll take 6 here. I'm gonna feel so bad if I draw an island. It's gonna be the worst draw we can have. That's funny. I was about to say the Sour Springs would be kind of funny too, but... Alright, I think we're in trouble here. So you're definitely blocking this turn. Just gonna get the Tree Earrings first strike, I guess. Okay. Alright, he's at least coming with the Rictus Robbers, so at least we get to kill that. We're gonna chump there and take 4, it looks like. And he scried something to the top, so he gets to get rid of that, I guess. Okay. I think we're still dead next turn, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we're dead. Yeah, now we're super dead. Cruel Ultimatum isn't even going to help us. I'll cast it for fun, though. Why not? And game. Alright. Well, you can't win them all. That was unfortunate. That, honestly, I mean, we still probably would have lost. The Rictus Robbers were pretty gross against us, but, you know, is what it is. Alright, on to the next one. Let's do it. Alright, this is a hand. It's probably good enough, I think, because we turned 2 Crab into Red Rock Sentinel. But it's not great. Even if we don't hit a turn 3 land, at least we can start drawing cards. And digging a little bit. That is a land, not the one we wanted. Alright, now if we hit a mountain next turn, which is the worst possible land, or another island, I guess. That's actually, I guess, worse than a mountain. Then we can grindstone. And that is what we want to be doing, baby. Okay, that's fine. Ramp is good. It's not bad. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, you can't sacrifice the treasures from this thing, huh? Okay. Probably still need to play it. And... honestly, sacrificing the Red Rock Sentinel isn't crazy. I think I'm going to do that. Maybe sacrificing this is better. Yeah, I'm fine with that, actually. Let's draw 2 cards. Cool. And he'll pass. I mean, the downside about sacking the Contractor is, again, that he gets to attack in and maybe ramp, but it's not a huge deal. I mean, remember, every card he takes from the top of his deck is a card that he can't draw later, and the Grindstone's going to kill him. Perfect. Yes, that's what we want. Obviously. I mean, think about it. If you think about it, Consuming Ashes, the Cactarantula, yeah, he's drawing a card, but that's 1 card closer to decking him. You know? Perfect. I mean, honestly, we could Vault Plunder and target him. I mean, that's 1 card closer to decking him. I like this philosophy. This is a good philosophy. I think we're just going to have to Consuming Ashes the Cactarantula. And then next turn we can Vault Plunderer and Grindstone. I think it's okay. I'm very closely watching this. 25 cards left in the deck, and we can take 2 a turn. God forbid we draw the Deep Muck Desperado, and we're taking. I mean, that is actually a really good combo. I won't even joke about that one. That's a very good combo. But I mean, taking 5 cards per turn. I mean, he. Oh man, yeah, and he's drawing cards. I mean, we got him right where we want him. That's at least what I'm gonna tell myself. And I'm sure he'll hit another land because he's been hitting them like crazy. Okay, no lands, huh? Alright. Alright, we really want to go, like, maybe draw a mountain here. I was going to say, if we draw a mountain, I actually might just activate the Red Rock Sentinel and get the other red source. So that way we could do a little cool ultimatum next turn. Okay, let's plunder. Plunder the vault. All right, I mean, okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so now we probably just, like, plot the lock picker. And then next turn we go Desperado, mill for 5. That seems really good. Assuming he doesn't, like, you know, actually do something good here. And we can kind of cheat him out a little bit. He's dead in, like, 4 turns. I'm assuming he has like nothing to do, which clearly he does. Okay. We can chump the 9/9 for 1 turn, and then next turn, if we draw a land, we can go Lockpicker into Consuming Ashes, Surveil 2. Not next turn, but the following turn. What's he got? Buck from the Saddle or whatever it's called. Not Buck from the Saddle. Throw from the Saddle. Primal Might. Honestly, that could have been way worse. I'm super okay with that. I will take 7. I mean, I'm not happy to be taking 7, but I'm definitely not. It could be a lot worse, certainly. So now we actually get to mill him for a lot more. Now we get to go Sourwood Springs, mill him for 3 right now. And then on his turn, we get to mill him for 8. Sorry, 5. 8 total. Yeah, we're going to have to chump the 9/9, but... could be worse. That's probably not good. Did hit a lot of lands. Did it... I mean, we're probably dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah, you can't spree those cards. Okay. That's it? That's what we're doing? It's fine. He didn't even play the Lockpicker? Oh, I should have Grindstoned before he put the Desert on top. Although I can't... oh, he's going to do it. I guess he thinks I'm going to Grindstone. Yeah, that was my mistake. No, it doesn't matter because this will trigger first. Okay. I mean, we're just probably dead anyway. We'll go for it. Mill 3, then mill 2 more. Maybe we can finally repeat this process, right? Nope. Alright, we have to trump the 9/9. We go to 1. Oh, wait, no, we don't. 1, 2, oh, we're dead. I didn't do the math. Yeah, we're very dead. That sucks. Alright, well, it was a... you know, Villainous Wealth... if he hadn't had Villainous Wealth, I think we would have won this game. But... It is what it is. On to the next one. No biggie. Let's start winning again. Let's break this trend. Did not have fun. No fun at all. All right. Let's win one more game from decking. Let's get an opening hand with Grindstone. I haven't looked at and the Deep Monk Esperado. Can we do that? That doesn't seem that unreasonable. All right, we have Grindstone. That's okay. Honestly, if there's one that I'd rather start with, it's the Grindstone. So, perfect. I think we still can just play the Bloodseeker here and mill him for 2. Alright, playing against green-white. We could lose this very fast. Okay. So now we can go Tiny Bones, Grindstone. Attack for 2. Pretty good. 4-2 first strike. That is pretty good. Although now we can just attack with Tiny Bones and play his 4-2. So like, I mean it's good, but I don't know that it's that good. He prescribed that to the top, didn't he? Oh, I guess he has the 2 damage to an attacking or blocking creature. Or 4 if he controls it. Yeah, that's fine. I know he's going to kill the Tiny Bones. It stinks, though. Steer clear. Yeah. Okay. And then I probably should not have attacked with the Bloodseeker. That's probably a mistake. I guess we just pass. We haven't put a land this turn. I guess we can play Seize the Secrets and Hope Eden Islands. Now we can... Oh, we have put a land this turn. Man, I'm really not playing very well. If I'm going to play Grindstone, I need to be playing on my A game on all cylinders. That's... Wow, this guy's a great deck. Jesus. Alright. That's pretty good. And we're not really drawing all that well either. I will admit, Grindstone has not really been as great as I thought it would be. We did win a game, our very first game. But, you know, maybe that gave me a sense of inflated confidence, you know? I'm probably just gonna Metamorphic Blast to take 3 less damage here and draw 2 cards. Oh, wait a minute. It has hexproof. Gosh. Okay. Still going to draw 2 cards, but... I mean, even if we draw, like, Mountain and Cruel Ultimatum, I don't know that we're going to be in a position to be playing that in 2 turns. That's not horrible. I think we have to kill the Trained Earrings because he doesn't have any other mounts. We just gotta hope that he's got nothing else going on and, like, literally cannot kill the Desperate Bloodseeker. Snakeskinville is game here. But it does get around, ooh. Yeah. I mean, I guess we've got to play like he's got no removal. And if he's got no removal, the next turn he can attack us down to 2. And probably play another creature. And then next turn, and then we can play a Plunderer and shoot the Sheriff. I mean, I think if we're gonna have a chance of coming back, we're gonna need this Cruel Ultimatum, even though I don't think it's even that great to put on top of the deck. I think we're gonna need to do this. I don't love it. I think we're dead to any removal, but he might have the Holy Cow too. Holy Cow would just kill us. I don't know what he has. That kills us now. Now he can't draw a card with Vault Plunderer. Yep. All right. Well, that does it. That was anticlimactic, but sometimes that's how it goes. We went 3-3, but we had a real hot start, and then we cooled off pretty quickly. But I guess that's how it goes sometimes. I thought the deck wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. I think that, you know, maybe the Cruel Ultimatum. No, I mean the problem was probably the Grindstone. But we did get a mill victory. That was pretty cool. But other than that, not a lot to say about this one. Definitely a bummer. So we get 3 wins, but happens sometimes. And there you go. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I've enjoyed making these videos, and I will continue to do so. But I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.